Yeah! Tokyo Drift! I'm running out of monsters at my house, and I didn't have any in the fridge this morning, so gotta get a good roadie.
The question is, did you put more in the fridge this morning?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
Alright, we're here.
Shaking my walls up.
What's up, Marco? How you doing, man?
Good, and you?
Great to see you, dude. Alright, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Alright. Man.
Yeah, I got this when you posted that video a month back, so you're looking for it, man.
This is cool. So you even steamed it for me, or you had it steamed and everything?
Yeah, I have wands at the house, and I also have a rug cleaner. So.
Oh, sweet. Well, thank you, man. I am, yeah, so this is, carpet for the SC300, and I'm really excited because it's kind of what it needs to become a usable street car again. So, cool. This heavy.
Yeah,
It's big. It's a big boy. Well, thanks, man. This is awesome. Alright, it smells like a fresh hotel carpet in here now. Let's get back home. I need to, first I need to get some fabric paint. We are actually going to make it black because I do not want tan carpet in the car. Now that we are finished gagging on our hour drive home from the smell of wet old carpet, it is here, and what I need to do, first thing I need to do is I need to get the Lexus out of the garage, get some space set up to go ahead and paint the carpet. Wow, this car's loud, but 1JZ sounds so good. All right, so the first thing I need to do is take out these seats. That is pretty obvious, step numero uno. The biggest challenge is gonna be trying to fit the carpet around the cage. And it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We're gonna have to take it in and out a few times, but I do definitely need to get a shot back in here and like really clean this thing up. Cause I got bolts, rocks, like drifting at mineral wells, dude, I just get rocks everywhere, like, yeah. Got hella crap everywhere. Like, I had so many bolts and nuts and things that I like actually probably needed around the garage just hiding in places in this car. But anyways, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a challenge to get the carpet in. Thankfully, this part of the carpet just splits, and I actually probably won't have carpet right here in the middle where my hydro, my shifter and stuff is, so not a huge deal. So this is a definitely okay first mock-up. I have a lot to cut out, which is why I wanted a cheap carpet. It didn't matter what color it was because it was gonna ruin it anyways. But at least I'm gonna have carpet, that's the important part. So I'm gonna have to cut probably an inch or even 2 off of every single side, and they'll have to tuck under the cage. Because of the hydro and a lot of this kind of stuff going on, I'm gonna have to modify this a lot, do a lot of cutting. I'm gonna get a marker here in a second after I get this fully set. I'm gonna have to cut away like all of that to go straight under the hydro. And I'm gonna try and get it as clean as possible so I can hide a lot of these wires and stuff that are behind here. And it'll just be nice to have a foot, kind of a foot holder, and just something behind my feet. Got a pretty rough, ugly line. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Make sure the holes line up. I can still, you know, bolt in everything, bolt in my seats and stuff like that. I'll get the sucker cut. Once I get it cut, especially like here in the corners and stuff like that, it'll probably fit a little better. So, round 1. There's still soap inside of it, it's still wet. And that was hard to cut. Brutal. I can, with a lot of confidence, say that this is probably one of the worst things I've done in the auto world. Bro, my hand is dying. I'm pretty sure I have arm pump. I feel like I just went to the gym. Anyways, I'm hoping this fits in. Now that I cut these corners, those corners, a little bit out the center and stuff like that, it should slide in pretty easily. So we're gonna do another double check, and whatever else I need to cut out, I'll probably do it when it's in the car. Okay, so it's actually looking really good. There's a couple places where it's gonna be kind of hard to make it fit exactly right. Like I might have to cut a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I cut the wrong spot here. So I'm gonna do a couple more cuts and make sure everything fits just right, exactly like we need to. And then I'm gonna get to painting. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't have enough. I really forgot how big this carpet is. So we'll see. Okay, so two things. Thankfully today is like the least windiest day since 1922. Like, it's crazy, no wind, and also it feels amazing outside. And I guess three, none of the cars around me I care about getting overspray on, because this one's getting redone and that one hits walls and curbs. I'm really hoping I don't have to go back to the store or order more, but we'll see. Here we go. A lot of how-to style stuff anymore, but I'll give you guys a little brief explanation of what's going on here and what this is. So fabric paint or vinyl paint is a little thinner and it actually will flex. It's really easy to go on, and thankfully it dries pretty quickly. It probably won't dry too quickly on this, but so as you can see, I've done about 2 coats there, 1 coat here, and obviously 0 coats there. My priority right now is to make sure that the places where your eyes are going to see actually get black. It should take 3 to 4 coats for it to be fully black. When you're doing stuff like this, it might appear to be black, but then when you shine a light on it, you're like, oh, that's definitely still tan. The most important thing about stuff like this is you want to be really, really even. So as you can see, like, I have super even lines, even though it doesn't like fill in everything. That's okay, because you're gonna fill in more stuff the more coats you do. So keep it about like 6 inches, 8 inches away, and just do like nice even like little coats like that. So like that, you see how it's just like nice, super even. Don't hold it long. I think the biggest thing with painting is people hold it in one place for way too long, and also they get too excited and they do coats too often. So it'll either splatter or it'll start to run, it won't look right. So you need to be patient, and you need to just be really, it's like incredibly satisfying, like incredibly satisfying. Anyways, I'm gonna keep doing this. It's gonna take a while, but just do even coats, and I'll show you guys in a minute. So 1 can got me this far, and a few neighbors just drove by and started woohooing my car. I don't know, maybe I saw the sticker, I don't know, it was kind of cool. But 1 can got me this far. So on the camera, it definitely looks like it's black. In the IRL eyeballs, it's definitely not. It's still got a pretty decent amount of tan left in it. So I am going to go and make sure like this is filled in. So all the spots you're gonna see where the seats are not gonna be, I'm gonna make sure those are black. That's what I'm gonna prioritize. I'm probably gonna do 1 more coat over this. 1 more coat should make this black. And then I definitely wanna make sure that this centerpiece right here is super black, because that's the part that, you know, everybody's gonna see. You see that, and you see that. First 2 things. So I wanna make sure the walls are good, where your feet and where the edge of the seat is gonna be. And then under the seat, I might just do a super light spray just so it's not tan, but not worried about making it super black. So here we go. Hell yeah. So that didn't quite get tan, but like I said, that's under the seat, not a big deal. What you're gonna see is this, which is black, that, black, middle section, black. So basically everything, except for where the seat sits over it, is pretty purely black. Now, everything seems to be in place, so let's put the seats in. Oh, I kissed you, that was weird. It's finally done. I kind of just expedited the process and finished it up. But check this out, dude. This is crazy. This is the nicest this car has seen in a very, very long time. It's probably gonna get a little dirty, but dude, check it out, man. So I cut around the hydro. It's not like the most amazing thing in the world, and that's not what I'm going for here, but I just want some kind of carpet, and it does the job. But check it out. Seats are all bolted in, and I think they actually like the carpet. It gives it a little bit of a cushion, makes it a little more balanced. But I got the carpet actually bolted in, and then I painted the little screws, the locking screws, so you can't actually see where they're bolted in. So it just looks like a nice, clean, like, it just looks clean, dude. I'd like to get something, like maybe a plate to go over this, but it doesn't really matter that much. To see if this actually made a difference, I'm gonna turn this car on. I'm gonna drive it around, just like around the neighborhood. Supposedly, and very hopefully, this should quiet the car down a little bit and make it should just make it a way better street car. Like, I don't know if it's gonna make too big of a difference, but... Is
it dry?
We'll see. Yeah, it dries pretty fast.
Oh, sweet.
Let's see.
It looks so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Such a difference.
It's a little better in here. It's a little better. It's still vibrating and it's still really loud, but honestly, it's really not that... It's a little better, dude. It really is a little better. It's a little quieter.
Oh, I can totally
it's probably gonna make it a little less stinky and like a little cooler too.
Yeah.
Bro, this car's so cool. It's gonna be better, but also we're gonna be working with NTX Glow to get a different setup there. These lights were awesome, but I really also want a really clean setup. Hell yeah. I mean, it doesn't make it that much better, but it feels good. Like my feet feel comfortable-ish. Yeah, I'm liking it. The thing I really noticed is the car seems to stay a little cooler. Usually it gets hot really fast. It seems to be more muffled, like it's definitely more enjoyable to drive. This is a really good, I'm stoked that I decided to do this. You know, a lot of things happen, in life where you think like, I was so stoked whenever I tore the interior out. I was like, okay, one, it's gonna give me content. Two, I've always wanted a gutted car because like when you're a kid, like you think gutted is cool. You know, you think like race cars are gutted. Race cars are cool, so I actually got my car. It was terrible the whole time. I never really liked it. So kind of bummed that gave away the carpet, but there's no way I could have moved it back with it from San Diego. So we have a lot to do still with this car, and it's an ever-going project. I don't know. I'm excited to have this car like looking good. I keep saying that, but this car is sentimental to me. It's not like this car is by no means my dream car, and it's by no means like the most important car in the world, but it is sentimental to me. Like this is the first caged, like crazy car I've ever built. The first engine swap, first like, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff. I think it's important that, at least for me, I at least finish the car, whether I sell it or not, whether I keep it forever or not. It's important to me to just go ahead and commit. Dude, my feet are like cold. Like I'm cold. I'm not cold, but like I'm cool right now. This is crazy. My car, I keep saying it, my car is supposed to be here in about a week. Actually, it's supposed to be here tomorrow in the USA, but no updates yet. The broker isn't working till Mondays, or the day you guys are watching this, so it's going to be crazy. I want to just encourage you guys, the advice of the day. Something that came to my mind today, usually like all this is based on just wisdom that I have just gathered through just life. One thing I thought about today was a lot of people complain about long days, and they complain about working a lot. And I would like to encourage you guys to change your outlook on that. Long days and productive days are really, really good for you. Personally, like mentally, it's really, really good, and physical labor, mental labor, all that kind of stuff is very important. And so I encourage you guys to like look at the bright side of things and remember that like some people might really be jealous that you have a job. Some people don't have a job. You know, people are unemployed out there. So if you don't like your job, at least keep in mind that at least you have one. That's about it. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. That's my advice for you for today. Anyways, got a lot more coming for this, and should be going in for paint this week. So see you, boys. I love you all. Bye. Hey, you guys like that I'm doing this again? Somebody recommended I did this. you guys need to click on one of those 2 videos, or both of those videos. If you've watched them already, I don't care. You're going to watch them again. You're going to watch them again. Also, have a great day. Bye.